group called F.A.M. It stands for From Another Mother. We do hip-hop music, right? And, hey, Andy, what's going on, brother? I didn't even know where you going. What's going on, brother? Normally we have music and all that kind of crap, but tonight we figured we'd do some acapella, poetic type stuff. Is that straight with y'all? Alright, first things first, we're gonna have Corey set this off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start this off with a song that we call it Hijack. Remember this?
Yeah.
Corey, you start it off.
Alright. You see, the media moves the minds of the masses. And while the rich get richer, they keep on blinding our asses. They won't break on taxes. How about a fair shake? Yeah, I've been eating long enough. It's time to fill our plate. I see the rich living great, chilling in condos. And the poor even insists all we got is rondo. Gotta look at the screen to achieve our dream. And cowards ain't spent a day on the streets this mean. From a place where the days is cold, nights be a scream. And if you make it out alive, consider that a dream. You see, I'm accustomed to drive-bys and the sense turn fiends. And the sense is evident with everything that they've seen. Bodies on the ground, cars flooding the scene. Running through alleyways trying to get from the screens. You see, I ain't never at peace, not even asleep. That's why I keep me at peace in the place where I sleep. Now I don't know where this is headed, but we have to speak until we all make it or more
Peace. You call this a recession, you want us to buy that. It's not a bad economy, the money's been hijacked, the debt keeps rising, we bailing out rich cats. It's not a bad economy, the money's been hijacked.
We're being killed by the system. It's a war that we're living in. The government don't want a safe place to raise your children in. They put a federal tax on all we work for, killing the American dream. There's no workforce. Jobs are overseas, money's gone globally. Money is the root of evil, power stands over me. It goes unnoticed, right under our nose, but the people don't know it, that's as far as it goes. I'm trying to open up your eyes so you already know. They turn the Constitution into our hopes with no hope. In the end, I'll live until the day that I die, keeping every single thought in the back of my mind. It's a war at home, it ain't safe outside. Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and swallow your pride. They're trying to hold us down. We gotta stand up, stay strong, live life, and never give up.
You call it a recession, you want us to buy that. Not a bad economy, the money's been hijacked. The debt keep rising, we bailing out rich cats. It's not a bad economy, the money been hijacked.
This an era in time that's done with hell, a mass distraction, a plan to never fail. The illusions that we see to believe, the mind blinded from what the minds are tired of receive. Society conceived on a daily routine with the American dream where we ought to be free. All a smoke screen for the second hand to breathe. Embrace the speech, consume the poison and release. The blueprint in this Bible is all of us. An everlasting debt, within God we trust. Secret society meters controlling the funds while federal inflation rates leaving us with none. They're playing us dumb and giving us high hopes since Clinton approaches with Agenda 21. And the media brainwash keeping us sidetracks. Not only the money, the line been hijacked.
You call it a recession, you want us to buy that. It's not a bad economy, the money been hijacked. The debt keep rising, we bailing out rich cats. Not a bad economy, the money been hijacked. We got problems and we don't got solutions. Just problematic politicians who find excuses. And we do nothing, just deal with these villains who make a killing off of raping the willing. Now we raping the system, only fitting they get back what we giving. So kind of fitting what's written or benefits that they give them. But even benefits are minuscule when all that you get is a wick check and tab from their 5-star dinners. Hired guns but they'll leave us defenseless. And shipped out the soldiers so no one defends us. God-given rights being taken from us. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from it. Fight for freedom, they're freezing y'all pay. But they got funding to keep running upstate. Won't legalize it now, they can't regulate. But take the chemicals and meds and you'll be okay. Cut the school budget, wanting us double while playing God with heart, try to limit our numbers. Nah, sky's the limit, won't take that from us. But when I see them wear lights, I'ma take off running. They in the news trying to get you to oblige to some half-truth they gave about a full-out lie. There's no rules to abide when you're trying to provide. Capiche yet? Let's be like Egypt and rise. Call it a recession, you want us to buy that. It's not a bad economy, the money been hijacked. Debt keep rising, we bailing out rich cats. It's not a bad economy, the money been hijacked. Now it is. Thank you. Now I think we're just gonna pass the mic around and do a couple of acapellas. Is that okay with y'all?
Yeah.
Can I start it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do something new here, right? This is something new I wrote, so if I screw it up, please forgive me, but I'm gonna try this out. They say as humans we're mistake prone, so as your thoughts mature, every action won't. I'm a prime example of the do's and don'ts, so don't go and do everything they tell you to, you know? Think for yourself, and that's all. And get familiar being lost in thought, you see? To be honest, I just find it alarming if you only let the yes man enlist in your army. My whole team thinks different from me. We different in different ways, but indifferent to these. The only difference we see is the difference of breeds. We all dogs, so what's different is the dick will lay the seed. But what's the difference when you see the same vision? Same different shit, but don't look at shit different. See, we ain't the same. We show power to the people who can see we're not equal, but what we're equal to.
Yo, what a glorious day that I'm here to live, with the opportunity to bless you with my gift. I'm on the grind, there will never be a time like this. In the midst of apocalypse, we rock to this. Hold on, strong, heavy in the zone with it. When I'm alone, hands down, son of stone critics. I spit it vicious for b-boys and killers, and cats in the business for the digits. This is how we live it in the time to be alive. Living mine on the rise, on the grind, on the shine, eyes on the prize. It's the vibe and the perfect time to be alive. Driven with ambition plus the power of mind. Pouring soul out to lay it on the line. Poetry divine, living in a time before we go out in a prime, cousin. Every single day we start to realize if we open up our eyes to the fact that we're alive.
No wasting time is the message that we speak. To have the privilege to learn, teach, repeat. To understand that concept of nonsense. Live for consequence, build positive outfit. We're the last of the dying breed, who defines the lines and can read in between. Analyze life while we're stuck in the crease. It's an all-out war and we're part of the scene. I can't believe all the time that was spent digging our holes and the choices we regret. Instead of caring for our own and keeping them close, selfish thinking, leaving us with lonely souls. Can't control another man's mind process, but we're influenced young in the early conscious. Minds process with all the minds that we hear. True spirit and respect turn into fears. My peers, listen to my thoughts is within. Well aware of all the corrupt division. No petitions gonna help make them listen.
Jonathan.
It's perfect. No need to go fix
Shit. Yeah, that's about it right now. I can't even get in my head right now. No petitions gonna help make them listen.
Shh. Sit down.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Hey.
I got my eyes on the prize and checking the big picture. You looking for a star, here comes the Big Dipper. No lies on this side, replies a bit slicker. Go against conformity and thrown in the river. The bastards gon' get you, there's no easy way out. They got bugs on your phone plus a scope on your house. They gon' run in your home, put a gun in your spouse. No need for a warrant, just
What
a
are you
reason to
doing?
doubt. And that shit right there is the reason to doubt. The written constitution, what's the government about? A bunch of unwritten rules meant to single some out. I think the land of the free needs a different route. Politicians, bad decisions, banks are going bankrupt. Then they bounced on the game, we should have got a prenup. They all greedy mark, and they want they cut. Treat a savage living lavish till they've had enough.
Woo! Woo!
I'm gonna try another new one. I'm giving away all my new material here. It's all good though. Alright, look, if I screw this one up, I'm sorry, I really did. I finished writing this like 2 days ago. So.
Junior.
Alright, good. I don't feel bad no more. I fight for life, prepared to do. I fell rock bottom, rose from it too. Hold on, let me try this again. I fight for life, prepared to do. I fell rock bottom, rose from it too. I survive a skydive without a parachute. Could probably walk your life's path without a pair of shoes. Being broke sucks. I work through the sweat till I stink in success and get used to the stench. Sell it in cologne in your local men's section. Long road to my dreams, need money for far fetching. I'll only quit when my shit feels forced. To have Peter at my door for beating a dead horse. Knowing that I'm better than these rappers in the stores, but I know the intangibles will show up in the stores. Knowing that my wage ain't close to fair. Knowing haters hate, but not close to here. Getting where I'm going like I'm almost there, but staying humble to the end, it's like I almost cared. I'm gonna keep going. I can see the objective. You watch the news channel, please save me the lecture to the channel in the news without being objective. Don't sleep on the investments and see who they in bed with. Seeing is believing. Believing it don't seem to be deceiving to a point you won't believe it even at the times you see it. What do I gotta do to get you to say? What do I gotta do to get you to change? Maybe it did. Just an old time, just another old time. I bitch about this time shift, my bad. But don't ask what's the matter with John as if it matters to y'all. Some matter of fact, it's just a matter of thought. I'm seeing people saying free people in prison while they listen to it next to your spitting. But do you represent, make a decision of which page that you're on and if it's fact or fiction? It's ridiculous.
Yo, time moves fast with no time to waste. Pressure builds up, I got a lot on my plate. I can't wait too far in this game to turn back. Life waits for no one, you know I learned that. I'm seeking out ways, trying to make it through the days. Living to the fullest till I fade. I'll take it like a man if I can. If I only had more time here with the fam, I could probably do a lot more in the flesh. Hoping that my words live on after death. I can only play that they pray my songs, awaiting my death on the grind till I'm gone. Laid in a casket, a place in the ground. I hear the voice of death and it's calling me out. Sometimes life is hard, I'm left with the scars. Tears from the pain at the hand of life's cause. I'm stacked with no odds where we can't find jobs to feed our families, they're killing us off. We gotta rise up like a phoenix out of flames. Lighting for this life, I'm trying to make a change. Inner peace coming from my people having faith in me on the verge of a break. And this right here is my place until the day I pass on as one of the greats. I hold it down, hold the first base as I make around the corner. You cats can see late me, and y'all walking on a Friday night. It's just Thursday. A homie trying to get my timing right. I'm enlightened, off of the brain I strike like lightning. Coming off the brain and saying you ain't nice, man. My man cheat to the left of me, and my cats know the flows is deadly. With my tendencies and tactics, off of the brain when I do my lyrical backflips, it's magic. Once I grab the mic and I ignite the night like Singapore and dynamite, strapped ready for war. Who on what song? We holding this down, lyrically and spiritually, the keys to the crown. If you want to go around with them dawn daughters, the flows proper, slaughtering cats like martyrs. Out of this game we going to war harder, route they ain't a part of it. World War III, I see the times getting harder. We all got bills to pay, mouths to feed. It takes 3 million to raise a seed. We trying to build a foundation for family. This world is no place to raise a seed. Money and greed, by political evil, and the other things inside the eyes of my people. But keep your eyes open and your ears open, and realize the dreams is so hoping. Yeah, I'm playing some love.
A lot of ladies doing a lot of fucking shit.
All right.
We're doing it. This is the last one anyway. We ain't trying to go any further. Don't throw it further. All right. We are victims in the system, and it's a shame that saying that we only have ourselves to blame for the choices that we made. Add disease into the plague, but it seems like the only outlet we made is to complain. It seems like we only have ourselves to live with, but I'm looking at my family like we given everything we have with everything that we got, and everybody looking at me like I've forgotten where I came from. I know that I look at my people like I'm trying to make something equal. For everybody come up to make something happen. But I'm looking at myself like I'm laughing at the bullshit that's everyday bickering. But it's okay, cause everybody wants a finger licking. But I'm back in the past with my mind. Now I'm right here trying to make change happen. Cheers.
I was born into poverty, but my mama saw a star in me. Bad child on the streets, not what she want from me. But I had to get the bread because the ends wasn't met this week. I was barely 13, but my price there too cheap. I was a little pipsqueak on the streets with a razor. Yeah, I fell in love with it, first time getting paper. I made moves major, things popped off. I was never scared of the gate, not scared of the cops. No, it's close to soft, see my cousin get lost. His brother was next. Changed my path in, rethink the steps. Now I'm rhyming with my rhyming, I hear it every breath. Shining like a diamond, no rocks around my neck.
You got one more? Can I do one more? I can do one more? Alright, can I do one more?
No.